Here we go. So today we're going to be talking about the YouTube Shorts ARG.
Is cloning humans possible? Believe it or not, we're actually a lot closer than you think. Most people know that scientists were first able to actually clone a sheep back in 1996 named Dolly. And there are tons of clones that exist today, including horses, dogs, cats, cows, and monkeys. And you can even clone your dog for $50,000. So we're pretty close to being able to clone humans, right? Well, no. Aside from the many ethical, religious, and overall moral problems of cloning, while it may be theoretically possible, first, the clones wouldn't be nearly as healthy as us. Their brains and organs may be underdeveloped, and they have the potential to age much faster than us. Also, if you were hoping to have a perfect duplicate of yourself who was in sync with you on every level, definitely not possible, because our personalities are created by the experiences we've gone through all our lives. So you'd need to perfectly recreate every triumph, failure, relationship, heartbreak, etc. But that probably won't happen for a while. Now you know.
I'm on a quest to find the worst video game ever made. This is Superman 64, and it's rated a 1.3 out of 10. People claim the graphics are the worst they've ever seen, and the controls make the game unplayable. Someone even said they would rather play with wet dog shit than touch this game. We'll see about that. The game opens to you being thrown into a mission where you have to fly through rings to save the city. This isn't looking good. It doesn't help that I didn't learn how to fly until like 30 minutes in, just because the controls are that bad. Now yes, the game looks terrible, but I'm willing to overlook that a bit just because this was 1999 and 3D was pretty new at the time. This, topped on with the fact that the game doesn't tell you where to go, made my experience a living hell. I feel pretty comfortable rating Superman a 1.2 out of 10.
Speed on your shorts.
There's a woman in Ohio who says she's black even though her skin is white.
Her name is Roberta Eilish. She identifies as a black person to honor her family's legacy, as some of her ancestors were African American.
This guy's gaming headset literally saved his life.
He posted on Reddit that somebody shot through his window and the bullet hit the Razer headset instead of him.
Today, we are going to find out if there's something inside the Pringles can.
Usually chips, but there was nothing inside his tiny Pringles can.
Is cloning humans possible?
Though extremely difficult, you can clone the genes of an individual, but the individual itself with his personality and past experiences can be cloned.
I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
I bet you I can.
I bet you he can, as a cell source for cloning must be from living tissue like skin, so saliva wouldn't work.
You should never swallow your gum, and this is why.
She told the story of Samantha Jenkins who chewed 14 gums per day and died due to a massive clump of it in her stomach. But it's fake. The cause was lack of minerals in her body and shortage of oxygen to her brain. So swallowing gum is safe to some extent, it'll just poop it out.
What is the ugliest sounding language in the entire universe?
All languages are beautiful and spoken by amazing people around the world like you, except maybe of course for Danish.
So if you didn't notice, in those 3 videos I showed, there were QR codes in the middle of them, and I'm going to show you what happens when you scan that QR code.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These hooligans need to be stopped by any means necessary, and that's where we come in. This is a message to all shorts YouTubers. You have 1 week to cease operations. Pack your things. Quit. We hold the key. And if you do not comply with our request, you will simply be replaced. This is your final warning.
So the people the Masked Man were talking about in that video were Dano Draws, Johnny Razor, Royal Pear, Joe Kane, Failure, and Bundun. So all of these creators have posted something about this ARG. There are 2 others that are part of this that haven't posted anything and haven't been affected, and there will be an explanation later for that. So over the past week, these shorts creators have still posted their normal shorts daily, and they've had glitches in them. And I'll show you the same 3 channels that I showed you before in their most recent videos.
What actually is a black hole? Well, first, it's not actually a hole, like a big empty gap in space. It all starts with gravity, more specifically speed. See, gravity is always active on Earth, and to get away from it, you need to be going at massive speeds, which is why we use rockets to be able to get away from Earth's gravity. The official term is escape velocity, which is the minimum speed needed to escape the gravity of a planet or interstellar object. For many years, scientists and astronomers theorized about a potential object that had such intense gravitational pull that there was absolutely nothing that could escape it, even the fastest things in the universe.
Wait, was
Is that Joe Kane? Like the speed of light, which is why it's called a black hole. So what would happen if, say, you jumped in? While no one's ever tried it yet, it's pretty simple. You know how on a roller coaster when you go really fast, your skin starts to sag downward off your bones? Now imagine that, but times 1 billion and with your whole body. The official process is called spaghettification, where the weight exerted on your body literally flattens you. But now you know. Why money is worthless? Have you ever wondered why we place so much value on this little green paper? Well, before cash and copper coins, we used solid gold or silver coins. But eventually this became impractical as there was only so much gold or silver that could be made into coins. So we switched to paper banknotes, but back then, money actually meant something, as every single dollar bill was backed up by a specific amount of gold, meaning you could go into the bank, give them a couple bucks, and receive its worth in solid gold. So why did this stop? Well, the Great Depression. Everyone was freaking out since the banks didn't have their money, so they were cashing in their cash for as much gold as they could, hoarding it, and the government basically ran out of gold. So in 1933, Roosevelt declared nationwide the banks could no longer convert citizens' cash to gold, effectively banning them from handing any out. We still kept fragments of the gold standard until 1971, where Nixon officially killed it, kind of making money worthless, except for the simple fact that people in power and all of us agree that it has value. But now you know. The biggest scam in history? If you thought NFTs were a massive scam, boy do I have a story for you. You may have seen this before. This is the logo for the energy corporation Enron, which was absolutely massive near the close of the 20th century, but what happened? Well, the company basically covered up the fact that they weren't doing too well for multiple years, claiming they had made $591 million more than they had between the years 1997 and 2000.
Wait a minute, I recognize.
And towards the end, their stock price plummeted from a high of $80 all the way down to 26 cents, and then the company declared bankruptcy. So why was this so bad? Well, Enron was seemingly the best company to work for at the time, with many having their life savings tied up in the company, and they lost it all. And what's worse, many higher-ups cashed in all of their stock before the company crashed, getting away with plenty of money. Although, to be fair, the CEOs of the company were then charged with 39 counts of fraud and conspiracy, so karma.
Yeah! Okay, there's definitely something following me.
Dude, stop. I know you've been playing pranks on me for the past couple days. Just gonna keep ignoring it, okay? It's not funny.
But
now you know. Where energy drinks came from? And no, I'm not talking about coffee. It seems like energy drinks are all over nowadays, so all of us can get that one last push to get through our late night of cramming work. But where did they come from? Well, in 1962, there was an epidemic of people using amphetamines, or speed, to get their energy boost. So Japan created the first ever energy drink to fight back against this addiction. When speed was banned, there was a major demand for something to fill its place, which is where energy drinks came in.
The original energy drink was a modest success, but it was nothing compared to the next big fighter, Red Bull. By taking the original energizing mixture and tossing in some caffeine, and it exploded in popularity.
Its first few years in the American market, it had sold 300 million cans by appealing to college students and by throwing in cute cartoons to advertise. And thus, the road had been pioneered for many others to follow and keep us energized for decades to come.
Ah! Okay, it's back to normal.
What? But now you know. Twinkies, the rise, fall, and the danger? Now almost as iconic as hot dogs and Mickey Mouse, Twinkies are embedded into American culture. But things weren't always so sweet for this treat. The first big issue was a 1979 murder case in San Francisco, where the mayor was murdered, but the defense claimed that the murderer was actually mentally unstable because of his Twinkie addiction. This got the public to investigate the contents of Twinkies, which were obviously already unhealthy. And as a push for health began in the late 90s, making the public eat things like vegetables.
Speaking of dieting, we have spinach, probably one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Wait, this isn't my tier list? What the
That was weird, but Twinkies started to become forgotten, which was then followed by a worker strike, 2 bankruptcies, and eventually in 2011, Hostess gave up. Until 2 men swooped in and saved Hostess and the Twinkie, and the comeback was insane. People didn't know how bad they wanted them until they were gone. And now you know all about.
Something strange is going on. So there's a huge chance that you're watching this on YouTube, where most of my audience is, but there's a tiny chance that you're watching this on TikTok, because I've started uploading my shorts there. But I've since realized TikTok has a massive problem, and it has to do with clones. It's so unbelievably easy to upload stolen content and become a clone of someone on TikTok. There's like 20 Johnny Razor accounts and like 50 Camman accounts. But to be honest, I wouldn't really care if I could do something about it. This all started because my friend texted me about a fake Pear account that was re-uploading my shorts on TikTok, and he even got 100k views on one. What's crazy is he blocked me, so I can't even report him. Like, TikTok, what the f? This guy is a true clone, so please report him and any other fake Pear account that isn't Pear of Royalty on TikTok. I had to choose that name because Royal Pear was taken. I think I finally found out how to beat the algorithm. So the other day I was eating a bagel, and then when I woke up, there was the bagel, and then what happened next was the sandwich. I ate that. But then you won't believe this next part. I went to bed and woke up the next morning. And I can't believe this, but I woke up and then I ate another bagel. Like, can you believe that? Like, what is going on? You have to watch to the end to get the full story. So then I hopped in my bed and went to bed, and then when I woke up the next morning, bro. What is going on? I'm gonna have to contact someone. But what's even crazier is that the bagel when I woke up in the morning when I bageled the cream cheese. Like, what's going on? Why did my dad never come back with the milk, and why is the bagel in my sleep, my sandwich, my bed into the cream cheese? This is just outlandish. Where is Joe Biden? He's probably not even bageling my sandwich in the bed cream cheese. Yeah, I have no other choice but to make a 3-part series on this, so subscribe and buy my $500 course to learn how to make money like me. I'm gonna improve the cast to the MCU, starting with Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. did a great job, but I think Drake would have done even better. Next up is Chris Evans as Captain America, who I'm gonna replace with Ice Spice. I think people would rewatch Endgame just to see that one scene of Captain America again. Next up is Thor, who's gonna be replaced with Nikado Avocado. Who doesn't love a good redemption story? The Incredible Hulk is going to be played by DJ Khaled.
Tell him to bring out the whole
Tears of the Kingdom allows you to combine items from the environment into something new, like a rock and a stick turning into a spear.
Next up is Black Widow, who will be replaced with Elon Musk. Hawkeye, on the other hand, is going to be replaced with Queen Elizabeth. So we finished with the heroes. I think the cast is basically perfect, so now we need to cast the villains. Ultron is going to be played by Cocomelon. I think it makes sense, since they're both destroying humanity. The Squidward-looking odd guy that rides Thanos' meat for 2 movies straight is going to be played by the vegan teacher. And finally, we have Thanos, one of the greatest villains of all time, so we have to get this right. I'm gonna try to pick someone kind of evil in the real world, so I can't think of anyone better to play the role of Thanos than Brent Rivera. These are the weirdest laws in the US. There are some crazy ones like how you can't wear a sleeveless shirt in a public park in Maryland, or that you can't sell a car on a Sunday in Michigan. But one law that I can't fathom is that in New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m. I tried looking everywhere on the internet for a reason and couldn't find anything. One thing that I did find a reason for is why it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub in Arizona. This super specific scenario actually caused a problem in the 1920s. Apparently a dam broke, flooding a rancher's home, and the rancher's donkey fell asleep in a bathtub, so he ended up floating miles away. Probably the stupidest rule in my opinion is that you can't go trick-or-treating if you're over 14 in Virginia. You are never too old for free candy. Another weird rule is that in North Dakota, it's illegal to set off fireworks past 11 p.m. Okay, now this one I actually kind of get. I wouldn't want my neighbors setting off fireworks at midnight, but it begs the question, what do they do at midnight on New Year's? Vegetable tier list. Let's start out simple with broccoli. It's alright. There's definitely worse vegetables out there though. I'll put this in A tier. But as far as broccoli's albino cousin goes, I'm gonna put cauliflower in C tier. I'm gonna be honest, I think cauliflower tastes like shit. The only thing saving it is cauliflower rice, which is pretty good for dieting. Speaking of dieting, we have spinach.
Twinkies started to become forgotten.
Yeah, it happened again!
Wait, where are we? How are you doing this?
How could I have possibly taken us across YouTube and landed in, what is this, Royal Pears Short?
What in the...
Well, that was weird. We have spinach, probably one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, I did not like the taste of spinach, so what I learned is that I could just throw it in some eggs to hide the taste and get the full benefits. In fact, as a kid, I only liked 2 vegetables. One is potatoes, you know, that's a free S tier, everyone likes potatoes, and 2 is corn. Corn is definitely a top tier fruit. I'm gonna put it in S tier along with carrots, zucchinis, daikons, squashes, cucumbers, and eggplants. All of these vegetables are pretty good in the kitchen, but even better inside my ass.
Creepiest capsule hotel in Japan. You do not want to stay here unless you're okay with being watched.
Cameras and other sensors are the literal reason this hotel is used. It is specifically designed to analyze your sleep quality.
How long do you live after getting decapitated?
Welcome to Factor Cap. The brain stays active for a few seconds before passing out from a lack of oxygen, so it's pretty scary.
The richest soccer team in the world is worth over $5 billion, and you'll never guess who it is.
It's Real Madrid.
Would you rather have $1 million right now or a magic penny that doubles in value every day for a month?
You're better off choosing a penny because after 29 days you're gonna have $2.6 million and it's gonna double every day after that. But in reality, choose $1 million because there is no such thing as a magic penny.
Here are some terrifying trees that you should never touch.
She talked about ghost trees of Pakistan which got infested by millions of spiders after the local flood. So literally nobody would touch that anyway.
I just got an invisibility cloak.
And that's how it looks like. It's a green screen.
You should not be able to call yourself a man unless you can squat, double your body weight.
You really didn't give this much of a thought, did he? Don't let others dictate what you can or can't be and be proud of any progress you make. By the way, you drop this. Speed Rangers.
How much is the moon worth?
According to the Outer Space Treaty, no nation can own the moon. But there is a guy who claims that he illegally owns it as a private person and it costs $100 trillion.
There's a new YouTuber who will eventually pass T-Series.
It's the Fook Boom, the creator of the Skibidi Toilet videos. With his current growth, he can surpass T-Series in 3 years.
I want you to guess the 5 most searched video games in corn.
Top 5 is Pokemon, Minecraft, Genshin, Overwatch, and Fortnite.
The world's longest flight is 9,500 miles, almost 19 hours, but how fast could we do it if we flew in the Dark Star?
1.5 hours, as the Dark Star from Top Gun can reach the speed of 12,000 kilometers per hour.
This grandma has 1 million grandkids.
Her name is Shirley Curry, and she has a channel where she plays Skyrim with over 1 million subscribers, whom she calls her grandkids. She's even gonna appear as a character in the Elder Scrolls 6.
I'm the first Mr. Beast subscriber to get my very own Mr. Beast bar flavor.
No, he didn't. He used Mr. Beast's AI-generated voice to clickbait people to subscribe.
I want a boyfriend so bad.
Yeah, for real. But who needs a boyfriend when you have Speed Rangers?
What happens when you put your finger inside a Venus flytrap?
You will trigger the trap, but nothing will happen to your fingers. The acid is too weak to break our skin. However, this could harm the plant.
This guy saved pennies for 45 years. When he cashed it, the total was outstanding.
$5,118.18.
If you brush your teeth too much, this is what happened.
Brushing your teeth more than 3 times per day and longer than 2 minutes can wear down your tooth enamel, making your teeth sensitive and damaging your gums.
This is what it would look like if the sun exploded.
And this is what it would look like. Props to the cameraman.
This woman used Gorilla Glue as hairspray, and you won't believe how she got it out.
She ran out of hairspray and made a clever decision to use a strong glue spray instead. She then tried to sue the glue company, failed, and got a free surgery to remove the glue with acetone and oil.
Do ants prefer Coke or Pepsi?
They preferred Coke, which is base but a bit weird, since it has less sugar than Pepsi, but the results could be skewed because of the ant pheromone trail, so the test needs more attempts.
I need your help. Yesterday while at Dairy Queen, I posted a seemingly innocuous Instagram story posing the question, who is Joe?
Joe Kane.
So if you noticed, in one of Royal Pear's shorts, there was a unfinished URL. Well, if you attach that to a youtube.com/watch URL, it would lead you to an unlisted video, and they would keep doing that over and over in the titles of each video, and I'm going to show you all of those videos.
Alright, let me check my email. Alright, what we got here? Clone VPN, what? Hello, we're reaching out to you on behalf of revolutionary home security solution, Clone VPN. VPN has tools with that's not all we provide. We also offer features aimed to improve the what? Diverse content what is this even? What? We humbly ask. Integrated video for 20,000 USD. What? You just click this clone VP. I clone VP. What?
Thank you all so much for coming to the live stream. I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I have to go now, but make sure to subscribe for future streams and take care. Just another day of being a PNG tuber. Let me check my email. Clone VPN. 20K? Yo, fuck that. I'm gonna accept it. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Royal Pear and I like making tier lists, playing. This one's a failure. We're out of time. We need to use the prototype.
My eye, man. What's this? Clone VPN sponsorship agreement, one video. $20,000, dude. I think I can go full-time YouTube. No, I'm taking this right now. Yes, dude. Oh my god, my dream. Hello, Mom? Mom, I did it. Yeah. No, trust me, the YouTube dream is actually working. Yes, I just got this sponsorship deal from, I was like, Clone VPN, it doesn't really matter. But they offered me 20,000 USD. That's enough to invest in videos and go. I know you want me to go to uni, but it's not worth it, Mom. I promise this is my dream. I tried so hard for this. Look, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Nothing can go wrong.
Can't wait to meet you.
Yo, hold on. Yo, what? Business email? W? VPN? I'm literally Mr. Beast. For that amount of money? And all I have to do is click a link. I mean, that'd be stupid to not do that. Let's just, Okay, that's probably not good.
Good evening, computer. Let's get to it.
Hiya.
Jeez, dude, you cannot do that to me, okay? Do you know how much it freaks me out? Stop laughing. You ready to film our short for today?
Wait, aren't you gonna check your email?
No. Why?
What if we get a sponsorship?
Dude, we haven't gotten a sponsor in our entire year of doing YouTube. I really doubt that today of all days...
Just check! I want my raise, Dano!
Fine. Wait, what is this?
What's clone VPN?
VPN. It's a thing that paranoid people get so that internet people don't steal their data. It's also something you can use to lie to Netflix. Tell them you're in Paris so you can watch The Office.
Huh, wait, look!
$20,000?
Accept it, accept it!
Dude, we've never had a sponsorship before, okay? And I don't want our first one to be some random VPN that I've never even heard of. And plus, we do shorts, you know? People can just swipe through if they get...
I've been asking for a raise for months now, and finally I can make $20,000 and you say no?
Why are you assuming that you would get all 20,000?
No, shut up! You're a pale twig with a messy hay bale for hair. If you don't want to do it, I will!
Wait, Ricky, no!
I have a feeling that these videos happened before July 16th, due to the fact that Riggy was asking more about his raise instead of the clones, and that he felt like something was following him, and it seemed like Royal Pear had stopped streaming. I don't know, it's just a hunch. So July 23rd came, which was the day Johnny Razor had his Help Me Build a PC stream, in which, I'll just let the clip play.
Oh, all right, guys, I'm back. Let's get this thing crack-a-lackin'. Why don't we? Oh, someone's at the door. Wait. Oh, it's one of my friends. I asked them if they were able to help me with the PC or not, and they were like, oh, I might be able to, might not. And I was just like, just swing by, whatever. So let me go bring them in, and I'll switch it back. So give me 1 second. What? There, am I dreaming? Is this real? Is it, hey, back up! Don't you come any closer, alright? Don't you dare come any closer. Touch me or, wait. Where'd the computer go? What? Okay, I have to be asleep right now, right? Like, this has to be a dream? This has to be a dream. Like, there's no way that this is real. There's no... Hey. Let's be cool here. Just put it down. I don't want any problems. Now then, where were we?
So, supposedly, Johnny was killed by his clone in the stream, and that was until a very frantic short was posted by him today. I'll play the clip.
All right, I think he's finally gone. I don't know how much time. I don't know how much time I have. Don't trust him. Don't listen to a word he says. He is not me. I repeat, he is not me. Okay? He's a clone. He's a fake. He's something. All I know is he came in. He tried to get rid of me. Luckily, I had this to block the shots that he was shooting. So I've just been in the same spot ever since. He hasn't touched me, he hasn't moved me, he hasn't done anything. So I just have to stay there, and I guess just keep playing dead until he like leaves or something, or moves me or anything. So I'm gonna try my best to get to the bottom of this, but I don't know how much time I have.
Also, with it being July 23rd, being the day that stream happened, everyone else got replaced too, and I'll play all the clips and with maybe some talk in between.
Can you guess the 5 hardest games to climb up in rank?
It's got to be League of Legends somewhere there, right?
Yeah, League of Legends is number 2.
I don't think it's hard. It's the easiest FPS to rank up in. Valorant.
You're right. YouTube put it number 3.
I'm going to give you what actually is the hardest game to rank up in. StarCraft 2.
YouTube didn't think it was on the list.
Next, you're going to tell me that Quake isn't on there.
It's not on the list, dude.
Oh! Is Rocket League on there?
I can't believe you got that. Yeah, Rocket League's number 4.
What could number 5 be?
Think kind of outside the box.
Is it a shooter?
Yes, it's a shooter.
Is it Siege?
It is Siege. Siege is number 5.
I don't know what number 1 is. What's harder than those? You good? Bunda?
Think shooters.
You okay? You changed hands.
I'm fine, man.
I don't think it's that hard, but is it CSGO?
Yeah, CSGO.
So, even in that video, it might have looked like that the real Bundun was killed by his clone, but that was until we got today's video where Bundun's clone was forcing the real Bundun to do a VPN ad. And I'm not going to show the clip because that's going to be way too long. On to the next person being replaced by their clone.
Why the color green is evil?
What? I'm not evil. That's insane. I haven't even done anything.
Royal Pair, you did not listen to my request. July 23rd marks the end of you and all these other pathetic shorts creators. Don't bother running. It's already too late.
Guys, you don't have to worry. I'm here. I don't even get why this is a big deal. There's nothing Royal Pair can do that I can't. Over the course of this next week, I'll prove it.
So the Morse code that appeared towards the end of the video says something along the lines of I am still here, or I am still alive. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, on to the next one.
Ricky's full criminal record? That's right, today we'll be looking at all of his crimes, including stealing, killing, vandalism.
Dano!
What the? Jeez, dude, have you slept at all?
We don't have much time. You could be watching. Come over here.
Ricky, I told you I'm not giving you a raise. Whoa, what is all this?
Glitches! They've been happening for the past week all across Shorts. It started with this QR code and a threat from this mass figure who hacked Johnny Razor's channel, then glitches started appearing everywhere, different people appearing in places they shouldn't belong. And just yesterday I found this. They've been making clones of us, Dano, and it's happening today. Today, everyone's channel is getting taken over, and that's why I have a plan. I'm calling it the Battle of YouTube Shorts against the clones that want to replace us.
Too long. What about Shorts Wars?
I'm calling it the Shorts Wars.
Okay, this is freaking me out, and I need a donut. I'll be right back.
Wait, Dano, no! Oh, he never listens. They could be anywhere, watching, listening, getting ready to get rid of us, and we would never even know. Wait, no, everyone, be careful, they're coming for all of you, today!
Okay, I'm back. Repeat everything for me one more time, I wasn't listening.
What?
It
was all an elaborate prank, I got you good!
Okay then, you really had me going. Well, I guess next time we'll talk.
So the video Ricky was talking about was rebirth.mp4, which showed the process of the clones being created, and I'll just play the video.
The preparations are almost complete. They've all noticed it by now, but it is far too late for them. Tomorrow, our plan will finally unfold. Victory is soon at hand. Be prepared.
So Rebirth.mp4 gives us our reason why Mog Swamp and KN Splash haven't been, really much of a part of this. There's just been a firewall. And it also seems that Riggy's clone, who I'm going to call Raggy, is causing havoc amongst everything because he seems to have been something like a fatal error situation where he resisted the creation process and basically became his own thing. So now that you're basically caught up, I'm going to present some theories that I have about all of this. So let's start with theory number 1. Theory 1. Riggy and Royal Pair are trapped inside of Joe's computer. So in Joe's most recent video as of recording this, Speedrunning Shorts 113, he speedruns one of Dano's videos as well as one of Pair's videos, and while he's talking about it, Dano and Riggy appear for their respective video, and so does Royal Pair. So I'm just going to play the short.
If you see this in your watermelon, call 911.
If your watermelon is cracked inside and have white seeds and it could have been grown with the use of growth hormones, which are pretty harmless but they'll make it flavorless. Imagine calling 911 because of a watermelon.
Have you ever wondered what actually happens to you when you die in a dream?
Dying is a stressful event and it causes our brain to release adrenaline, which wakes us up.
Can our invisible katana actually slice?
No, because it doesn't exist.
A UFO-shaped cloud has been spotted in the skies of Turkey just a few days ago.
It's called a lenticular cloud and it's completely natural.
Here's how to get rid of any virus on your computer.
Use an antivirus.
The most viewed YouTube short was stolen?
It's how Zach King gets away with doing graffiti with
1.2 billion views, which got re-uploaded from Zach's TikTok by a completely different person.
Did you know that I'm a f***ing idiot? That's right.
He lost his whopping $100 life savings
because he bought a pass to make his username shiny in a game called Multiverses, which ended up shutting down. What an idiot. He should probably just stop making content and jump off.
Damn, my voice today is all over the place. PC's lagging too.
How to know if you're ugly?
You're not. You're beautiful and everyone is, but self-confidence is the key.
So as you can see, both Riggy and Royal Pair appear in the video, which leads me to think that they're trapped inside Joe's computer. It's been thought that Failure is also trapped inside of his computer, considering he posted something in his community asking how to change background, which it was pretty obvious that it was written by his clone. There's only one wrench that can be thrown in for the Riggy and Royal Pair trapped in Joe's computer theory, and that's Royal Pear has been lurking in the background of his own videos towards the end, leaving Morse code behind, and Ricky has been trying to write messages in Dano's videos to try to get help. But that can also just be them doing some like weird technological thing. This just in, we got a new community host from Failure with a new QR code that I can't scan for some reason. It's not working. So I'll try to decipher that later and maybe make a short about it. Also in Joe's video, near the end you can see a bunch of glitches happening, and it's the Masked Man trying to get Joe to accept the Clone VPN sponsorship, and we get to actually see the email for it. The email reads, "Hello, we are reaching out to you on behalf of our revolutionary home security solution, Clone VPN. This VPN offers many tools that will turn your computer into a fortress of security, but that's not all we provide. We also offer features aimed to improve the content viewing experience with our revolutionary diverse content deployment system. We humbly ask that you include our link in an integrated video for a payment of $20,000. So this is something that's been pretty evident throughout this ARG. Clone VPN offering $20,000, which obviously it's a ploy from all the videos that we've seen so far. But there's a link that we see in the image. Let's go check out the website. Well, I checked out the website and there was nothing there. I have heard that there used to be something there, and if you hit a button it would lead you to like a cookie clicker clone or something. I don't really know. Well, that is all the information I can find so far as of July 24th, 2023 for this YouTube Shorts ARG. I might make a full video, like combine this video and then like make another one once the whole ARG ends and explain it all. But for now, we don't have anything. So, give Ricky a raise and goodbye. Also, please don't eat thermal paste.